Okay, we're a little short on topics today, so please go ahead. If you want to add something, you're very, very welcome to. Apart from that, I guess a general discussion. Are there any pages left to be migrated? I'm
Uh,
basically asking because those could be turned into hot tub issues or something of that sort.
there is the events page left. Uh, I Somebody was working on it, but I have not seen any progress. We can give it another 1 or 2 days for that. Uh, Apart from that, the workshop page is being worked upon, I which will be done, I think, by this week. Then the main parts are left, the mastery and the landscape page.
The Meshri page, just you're working on that, right?
Can you just open the link I sent? So like
Oh, yeah, sure.
in the chat.
Yep. One second. Oh, right, we have a spreadsheet. Thanks, Nico. Okay, all of these have been turned into issues, right?
Uh,
The blue ones are not turned into issues yet.
Okay. Can they be turned into issues
uh,
are there any roadblocks?
yeah, there are some are parent issues. Unless they are done, the others cannot be done, like the individual workshop. Unless and until the uh, the workshop page is made dynamic, individual workshops cannot be added.
Gotcha. The individual block pages can be, right?
Yeah,
Because I remember the
yeah,
template was made.
all of them are done. Two of them, there is a PR open. I think it will be merged by today.
Yeah.
That's really nice then. Anything else that needs to be done that doesn't necessarily have to be done by, well, you or Josh, Onikel, or anybody who's been working on it?
Mm, Maybe I think like if someone can coordinate with some UI or UX designers or something, then like because in last chat I had with Lee, he said that like they will be hiring someone for that uh, post, but I don't think that has been addressed yet.
Uh, Probably not, because I don't know that anybody has been hired. Nikhil, do you? Anupur? Or Tanuj?
Means I think regarding that a UX designer, there has been some. Lee has been talking with someone about that. I don't know what's the progress. Maybe some we'll get to know about it soon.
So currently in our community we do have two people, and like I have given them some things to work upon since I think 7 to 8 days, but there's no progress from them. So I think like we'll be needing those person who are like willing to work very quickly.
No, actually, I meant the person I'm talking about. He will be joining professionally.
Oh, okay.
Maybe as far as I had my last talk with Lee. Not sure though what's the progress. He may be knowing better. Lee may be knowing better, or if he would have joined, or we would have discussed that. Maybe we would get around it in this week also. Yes, either we are going with him or not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, that sounds good. All right, anything else that needs to be discussed for the site? We don't have a lot of issues today, so basically anything before we move on to Tanuj or Josh.
Uh,
Uh, though, yeah, we need the strappy deployment, production deployment. So uh, apart from that, there is nothing more big issues to be worked upon on the side. Though the Strappy integration is the biggest one to do currently. So
Well, fortunately, we have Mukul on call. Mukul,
Yeah.
you set up the
Hi,
Strappy
Tanuj.
deployment, right?
Hi,
Hey,
Shruti.
hey, you set up the Strappy deployment, right?
Yeah, yeah, I set up the deployment on Heroku first, but there were some issues.
Okay.
Heroku does not support Strappy editing in production, so I deployed on AWS Educate. But unfortunately, AWS Educate is down today. I requested Faith to have some sandbox instance from because she works on DigitalOcean and she already has some deployment. So I requested her, but she didn't had any reply. So Strappy deployment is complete, but unfortunately today AWS
Okay.
Educate is down. So we will probably I will send you the link, Tanuj, after it's
o-
online
okay.
again. Okay.
All right. Take it away, Taraj, with your animation. I actually want to have a look at it. Can I
You
open
can,
it?
yeah, you can open it.
Okay.
Yeah, this is my first attempt. I have never used After Effects for this.
No, no judgment.
So,
Hey, it looks good. It actually looks really good.
uh, I have to learn more After Effects to do more things. Apart from that, I don't know if this can be used anywhere.
Anybody else before I start blabbering?
Uh, I and Lee mentioned few means changes that can be done so that we can incorporate
Was
everything.
one of them to decrease the speed?
Yeah, correct.
You can decrease the speed from here itself.
Yeah,
I
I
guess you,
worked with Lottie actually. Yeah. Nupur, anything
Uh,
to add? Or Nikhil?
no, I was just saying that speed can be decreased and the pointer or whatever it's called, I can't remember the word actually. It should start
Speed.
from the beginning.
Oh, you mean a complete 180-degree turn?
Not complete, means it should start from the beginning of the dial.
Makes sense.
Like I agree with Nikhil that the needle should start from the base one, and if we can decrease the speed of the speedometer, like bar speedometer, so it would be more clear the movement. It's not necessary that needle needs to be like finish a 180-degree cycle, but even if it starts from zero and goes to some what like 110 degree or 120, that would be good, I guess.
Hey, Tanuj, another question. Where is this supposed to land up finally? Is it supposed to be the official logo?
no, this is, I just wanted to try something for
Oh, okay.
uh, try SMP. So I choose the SMP logo and did what the obvious thing.
Yeah, that makes sense. One quick suggestion. I'm not sure if this will work at all. But instead of the green part, could it be static?
Could I? But
The green part, the semicircle part, instead of
yeah,
animating it, maybe you could keep it static
yeah.
and just the needle could move.
Okay, I can try it.
It's just a suggestion. It could not work as well, but at the current moment, after 10 seconds of staring at it, it kind of becomes a little, um, I don't want to say repetitive
Yeah,
because that's a point
you
of an animation.
you can go to Lottie files and search speedometer. There you can get some idea as to how it should be something like that.
Sure, I'll do that. All right. This looks really good, by the way, Tanuj. Just from my side.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess that's it. We are running through issues really fast today. Josh, you wanna go ahead with this one?
So I I just forgot that the Netlify previews are like out of the capacity, and so like my latest changes to the PR haven't been reflected in the preview. So I don't think I have something to preview either. I would have to just reboot and go to Ubuntu. So it's just uh, the layout which I showed on Adobe XD in the last community meeting. So I'm just implementing that into the website, and it's in that page, and like half of that, around half of that is done. So yeah, so like
If
after I
you
will just, yeah.
if you wait for 2 minutes, I can pull the changes locally.
Yeah, so if you are on Ubuntu, I can, yeah, like you can do that. So like I think it will be like the basic layout will be done, but the responsiveness, and because the entire CSS is to be written from scratch, so like it will take around a week to like completely do that thing, I think so.
All right. Well, I'll
And
go to top.
like
Yeah, go ahead.
yeah, so in that in this page still we do, so like as I mentioned before, for the features part we need graphics, and like if we have some idea of other graphics, then like we can still redesign the, like we can insert at a few places. Like still we are lacking the, like the main thing that we have in website, the graphics. Like currently we do have only at two places the graphics in the entire page. So um, I think if that comes into picture very soon, it would be very helpful. And the second thing I want to mention is the landscape page. So I think Pratik, or am I right, Nikhil? Pratik was assigned.
Yes.
So Pratik was assigned, but in the latest message of Lee in websites thread, he said that Pratik won't be working on that anymore. So like we that that is also a thing where we have to work upon.
I think someone else started working on it. I'm not sure what is the progress. Let me just. Mm,
Okay. Do you want to share a screen,
I'll
Tanuj?
just come in a
Yeah,
minute.
give me a give me 1 minute. It's development
Yeah, yeah,
server
sure, of
starting.
course. No issues. Okay, as we have nothing else on the agenda for today, or nothing specific anyway, Nikhil, I'm going to annoy you about the tutorial once more for the newcomers meeting.
Okay.
Nikhil has
So,
already said no for that.
so I wanted to
So
know,
this is
means
more of me
what
harassing
will
him.
be the scope of the tutorial?
The scope of the tutorial, okay, it would, well, Nupur gave kind of perfect example. I don't remember if
So
you attended
actually,
it.
the thing was, I saw the tutorial from Nupur, which she gave. I didn't attend the meeting, but I saw the video. So the thing was, she gave the overall overview of how Golang works, considering few implementations and examples. But the thing is, if I go through React and Next.js, it will take a lot of time.
Yeah.
Considering I think the focus of the tutorial is how React and Next.js can be used to contribute to the Meshri UI, or only React and Next.js.
All right. So I had an idea that you could work on a small issue on the Mesh UI in the tutorial, and basically have a small workshop sort of thing. You don't actually have to teach how React works or how the syntax works or how any of the coding part works. Does that make
Okay,
sense?
yeah, yeah. Oh, I will see to it. Most probably, if possible, it won't be possible this week. I can try it out on the next week, because the thing is, I will also have to prepare the PPT and stuff. So it might take some time. That's the reason I'm saying so.
Yeah,
If
that works.
that's okay.
I'm
Uh,
just harassing you now, but
no, means the thing is, if anyone else wants to take up that, I am very happy to give that opportunity to someone else.
oh no, no, that chance is yours. It's all yours. This week or the next week.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Uh, I will try if I can do it this week itself, but probability is very less. As I
All right, I'll continue harassing you until Wednesday, I guess,
okay.
and we'll take it up after that.
Yeah, Josh, go ahead. Josh.
Oh, I think he tuned out for a minute.
No.
Hello, am I audible?
Yep, you are.
Yeah, so like I had some network issues, and so I think I won't be like. Is my voice like clear or some issue?
It's clear. Go ahead.
It's clear.
Hello.
Hey,
Yeah,
your
go ahead.
voice is clear.
Yeah,
Go
yeah.
ahead.
So like
The voice is quite clear.
yeah, thanks. So I'm just transforming things, and like I know so much of CSS is to be added, so like I just wanted to like as there were no topics, so I just wanted to add that I'm working on this thing. That's nothing like to showcase, like it's the similar thing that we saw on that call.
So did you get any feedback for the UX part for the animation part that you asked for some people?
Yeah, so I just mentioned that like I had the logos that the I had adjusted and made something by my own. So I pushed that thing to those two contributors around a week ago, but they haven't like shown any progress or something. I had also discussed with one of them on Google Meet and like asked what is exactly required, but I didn't get any response.
Okay. You can try ping them again, please. Politely, of course. No issues. Let's see if we get back anything. Otherwise, the thing is, you can means excluding that part, you can complete all other things and push the changes.
I'm sorry, I'll have to drop off. Like I have to just go with my family at some place urgently. So like,
That's okay, Dash. No issues. Thanks for coming on the call.
yeah, sure.
All right.
Uh,
Thanks for sharing, Taranj. I promise the next time you share, it'll be more. It'll result into something. Okay. Well, I'm out of issues officially now. So, anybody has anything else?
I want to ask one thing. Do we
Oh,
have
good.
DigitalOcean account?
Uh,
Couldn't hear you, Mukul.
Okay, okay. I was saying that do we have a DigitalOcean account?
Digital Ocean account. Yeah, we do.
Because Strapi is relatively very easy to deploy on DigitalOcean. They provide a complete deployment itself on the marketplace. They have create Strapi has got a great support from DigitalOcean. They provide a droplet for them.
Oh, okay. Do you
So
know
if
by
if
any
if
chance
we
if,
can,
yeah, if Digital Ocean is has like a paid version?
I don't know much about it, but I think it gives you some credits when you sign up. So that can work for our sandbox version. Because deploying on Heroku and deploying on
It
AWS,
provides 300. Am I audible?
Yeah, you are.
yes, yes,
In the beginning, DigitalOcean account provide around 300 credit points. So if that's
yeah, that can
something
work
you're
for us.
looking for, and yeah, some resources are paid, some are free there. So
Okay,
what was
All
it?
right.
it's
Just giving an idea here. You can go ahead and get the deployment working by yourself, right? Because after that, I think if it has to be paid, I actually can't speak for that, but we'll probably get something to work there. Mukul?
okay. I have tried on yes, I have tried on AWS. No issues. If we don't have it, no problem. But it would be good to have.
Okay.
So if
All right. All right. As we are here, are there any stale issues that need to be reassigned?
uh, those two which I mentioned in the doc.
I'm really sorry, Tanush. I don't remember them. Could you repeat it, please?
Uh, do, no, I am saying that the ones mentioned in the meeting minutes.
Okay. All right. There's no blocker for this one, right?
It's not a blocker. It's just a single page.
Any idea why it hasn't been done by now?
He's not replying. I don't know why.
Okay. Um. All right. I guess we could. They have to label been added to it. Great. We can put this in the newcomers channel. I'm sure somebody will pick this up. Another would be this, I suppose. The same reason, I guess.
It's not. No, the person who created the issue, told me he created the whole page, but some changes he wasn't able to do.
Okay.
Uh, so I told we can merge this PR, and you can open up an issue for the remaining changes which are needed.
Gotcha. Gotcha. All right. I guess the Hack to Profess label has been added to it. Great then. We can post these two on the Geekers channel or on the website channel. I'm more than sure somebody will pick it up. We've had a lot of people come in the last week. Okay. All right. Any other issues?
Mm, maybe events page after 1 or 2 days. Uh, I can ask him once more. Uh, if he doesn't show any progress, we can reassign it.
Sure. Which issue is that?
Uh,
Could you
s-
point me to it?
scroll scroll down.
Is it this one?
Mm, yeah, yeah.
Oh, right. It's been 5 days. Okay. I think he joined Slack recently because I remember onboarding him. Tell you what, I'll give him a ping and let's see if he replies. If not, as you said, we'll resend the issue. All right. I can talk through the next 30 minutes, but that will be a very slow meeting. So for the last time, does anybody else have any other issues that we need to talk about, or that can be discussed on this call? Doesn't necessarily have to stick to the agenda.
Nothing from my end.
All right. Awkward silence it is.
It's most of the part. The purpose of this call is at a stale position right now,
Mm-hmm.
as most of the work has been completed and it's left for the animation part to come over.
Yep.
So it will be like this for some time, whether unless we have something different to talk about.
Yep. Or until I learn some better jokes. um, Pratyay, are you working on anything? I'm grabbing on lost straws now. Wait.
He's telling his mic is broken.
Right, this is bad. This is slow meeting.
It's going through a bad time.
Uh,
Previously, his motherboard got burst. Now its mic is gone. Nice.
that's a bad week. No issues, Pratyay. I'm just calling out on people now. All right, I've tortured you, everybody, for a long enough time. If there are no other issues, let's end the meeting earlier today. I'll take the responsibility. Thank you for hearing me blabber on about nothing for 35 minutes. Quite a job. And that's it. Thank you for coming on, everybody. Yeah, Pratyay, just 1 second. Oh, about the workshops? Okay,
Uh,
is it okay with everybody if we discuss about that for 2 minutes?
I think the for that part we will have to wait for Linus. I had a talk with Lee, and since this week he will be busy a bit, so
So,
we can.
we have the basic idea, means how it can be done, but we don't know what has to be done.
Are you using any platform for that? Or are you hard coding it? The entire thing?
Yeah, that's the thing we want to know. Whether we want something like learn.hashicorp, where they are using the terminal of Katacoda, but it is
Yeah.
a paid terminal, or if we want some hard-coded tutorials, or we don't
Okay,
know
so
exactly.
I'm working on category tutorials as part of my GSOP project. So that is a site or that is a platform that we're using anyway. And category is free, by the way.
Means no,
Google
actually
Code Labs is paid.
No, actually the
no.
thing is, if you go to the HashiCorp site, the learn.hashicorp site,
Okay.
they have the tutorials page or the learn page for different projects author. They provide a inbuilt terminal in the website itself, and for accessing that terminal, it provides a inbuilt OS with some config, and for that part you need to have a paid subscription in Katagoda to get that.
Okay, and that is paid?
Yeah.
That's funny. Oh, that's actually funny because I've worked with Tatacoda for like half a month now and haven't had to pay for anything.
Okay. You go to the home page. If you go to the home page of
Yeah, sure.
the top one,
Oh, oh.
yeah, click. Go to Terraform.
Just one second.
Terraform bottom. Yeah. Get started AWS. Click on the first video. Yeah. Go to the second link in the left hand side. Install Terraform. Scroll down a bit more, bit more. Go on. I will just stop you. Just a second. Yeah. Click on show terminal. So this is the part where Katagoda has been used for this site, and this part requires a paid subscription from Katagoda.
Oh, okay.
So means that's the thing we have been stumbled upon, like what's to be done if we want only tutorials and handwritten means hard-coded docs for the user for the time being. Considering this is a paid subscription, so we might not be ready for that. So we can halt it for the while, for a time being, for to use this terminal part, and we can only display the tutorials with the command.
I'm really sorry to repeat myself, but I can actually perform the tutorial without having to pay. I'm not sure what you mean by pay here.
Uh, Let me send you the, if I can find the link again, I'll send it. Just a second.
Okay.
Uh,
So the thing is, this part which you can interact upon the terminal part,
Yeah.
it's an instance which is been created in Katacoda, and that requires a subscription to create that instance. It requires a subscription to create that instance so that you can use it on your site.
Yeah, Nikhil, I'm really sorry to keep interrupting you. I am creating that instance and it's not paid. I'm working on the instance on scenarios on continuous courses for Meshri at the moment.
So is that instance available to be accessed from other site?
Yep, it is.
Okay, means I don't know, the we had a talk and when on this meeting, then Tanu shared a link in which it states on their website itself that for embedding it on a site, it requires a paid subscription.
All right, I can look into it or I can just show you right now.
if,
So basically, it's a scenario like this one, right? Which can be embedded anywhere.
Ah,
This is
okay.
a very
So
basic thing. Yeah.
okay. So you got this one. So how can this terminal be embedded in some other site?
Yeah. So just one second. Um, it allegedly just takes. This is it.
Means the thing is, it provides some limited resources, right? Some fixed resources which you can use.
As far as I'm aware, it doesn't, but I'll definitely go look into it again. I might be wrong. I haven't actually looked that much into embedding it. If you have, you're probably right. I'll go take a look again.
That's interesting. Okay, sure.
All right. Well, I guess then we have to wait for these final word on this. And yeah, that's it. Thanks for coming on, everybody.
Yeah.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye everyone.
Bye everyone.
Bye.